Saltburn. So I wanted to talk about Saltburn because, like, for some reason, I guess for some reason, like I'm trying. The movie's a little gross. It does some gross things, and it got social media as all of Twitter. Uh, and also, it's from Emerald Fennell or Emerald Fennel. I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm saying it that way. I'm clicking her name, see if they say it on Emerald Fennel. I used to say Fennel, but then I heard someone else say Fennel, so I don't know. But whatever. She directed Promising Young Woman, which I really loved, and I recently rewatched, and I still really love. And so I really was interested in seeing Saltburn. I was going to see it in a theater, but then I kind of heard bad things about it, so I was like, well, maybe I won't. No, I definitely was still going to catch it in a theater. I really was. I genuinely was. But then it ended up on Amazon Prime, and I was like, I got Amazon Prime. And so I watched it at home. Saltburn, Emerald Fennell, and Barry Keoghan, as Oliver Quick. It's about, I think it's a class movie, I guess you would call it. It's about, like, this poor kid, he makes friends with a rich kid, and then he goes to the rich kid's home for the summer. I'm saying that because they're British. And he has to sort of navigate his weird rich family. And I really kind of like, they play with you a little bit in this movie. They play with you a lot. Emerald Fennell is a really great director. I think she does a good job of, first of all, this movie is gosh darn pretty as fudge. And so is Promising Young Woman. They're both shot really vibrant, very majestic, very biting in a way. They're very, she as a filmmaker and a writer, she's very dangerous. She very much like, she'll be like, ooh, what do you think of this hard idea? And you sort of just have to take it and really absorb it. And I think Saltburn, like Promising Young Woman does that to a great job. I think Saltburn does it to a degree. But I still was a little disappointed with how the story wrapped up a little bit. There's a twist in it, kinda. And there's a twist in Promising Young Woman also. But the way Promising Young Woman is structured is just a little bit better than I think than Saltburn is. Because after you get the twist in Saltburn, there's still like 30 minutes to the movie. And you're kind of just like, well, what's the rest of the movie then? And you sort of just know how it is. And it sort of fell apart to me story-wise at the end. But that being said, I still think it's a movie that's worth watching because I do like the conversation it does bring up. I don't want to bring up I'll do a small spoiler thing here in like a minute or two. What's good about it is, like I said, it's very pretty. Barry Keoghan is really good, although I do think he looks a little old. Or I didn't know at first because British people, they always do like what's college? Is it college? Or is it stinking high school? Is it what? But I guess University of Oxford, I assume that's actual college? Like American version of college? I guess so. So I guess he's in college. He looks a little old for college. How old is he? Let me look up how old he is. 31. Yeah, I thought so. He looked a little old, which maybe that adds to his character. I don't know. And then Jacob Elordi plays his best rich friend, Felix Catton. And we got Rosamund Pike, who plays the mother. Richard E. Grant plays the father. And then a bunch of other people. Alison Oliver plays sister, blah, blah, blah. There's also this one guy who is an American named Farley, who plays him. Oh, Farley, Farleigh. Interesting. By Archie Montague. Or by Dick Quay? I don't know. But that guy was in, probably Bridgerton or something? No, Midsummer. Okay, I am rambling. Alright. Saltburn was good, but I was upset with the ending a little bit. I wanted... I guess I'm going to spoil it. So the big old twist is... 3, 2, 1. he's not poor, the poor kid. So you spend all this time being like, he keeps being like, I'm not like you, Felix, you rich person. And then you see Felix's house. Felix really is kind of like F you rich, like beyond, like they have, like they literally live on a castle on a big old stretch of land, and they do nothing but party and sit all day. That's all they do. Uh, and Barry Keoghan's character, Oliver Quick, he's not, and the fact that his name is Oliver is already just like, oh, like Oliver, oh fudge, Oliver Twist, like, oh please, can I have some more? Like you're just made to think he's super poor, and like his parents are dead, like one of his dad's dead and his mom's addicted to a bunch of drugs. But then there's a part in the movie when Jacob Elordi's character Felix takes him home to visit his mother, and finds out, oh, he lives in the suburbs, and his parents aren't dead or drug addicted. He wasn't abused. He's not like fu rich like Felix is, but he's certainly not super poor either. He's kind of like, if he is in the lower class, he is the upper lower class. More, no, not even close to lower class. He's more like mid, like absolute middle, I would think. Yeah. And so when that twist happens, I'm like, oh, that was cool and all, but now I'm sort of like, I have nothing. I have no. The problem is, like in the back half, Barry Keoghan, he's having way more fun, and because he gets to play now a crazy person, and that's cool. He does a great job of doing that. But also, I don't feel for Oliver at all for the rest of the movie, and now I'm just sort of waiting for it to end because, like, what? I'm not getting any new information. I'm just seeing him, basically take over the mansion and then dance naked in the mansion. Yeah. That being said, the movie's still kind of pretty. Also, I love the part where he has like these antlers on and he's walking through a maze, like following Felix. That's kind of fun and cool. What else? Even though I didn't like it as much as Promising Young Woman, I'm not gonna trash on it. I think I like it enough. I might watch it again one day. I'm still looking forward to what Emerald Fennell can do next. But yeah, I liked it, but I wanted to like it more. That's a perfect way to say it. I liked it, but I wanted to like it more. Like there were hints of it that were really, and there were even some parts where like, yes, this is exactly what I wanted this to be. But then yeah, at the end it does kind of fall apart. Like tragically falls apart at the end. So yeah. That's Saltburn.